Welcome to Martial Secrets, where we seek out the most interesting and skilled martial artists to share their insights and years of training with you, the listener. I'm your host, Kris Wilder, and on this broadcast, Hiroo Ito. Hiroo Ito has practiced karate since his youth. A practitioner of Okinawan karate, he has traveled worldwide teaching and studying karate and martial arts for the majority of his life. Originally from Japan, he now makes his home in the United States. Ito, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Very good, very good. You grew up in Shinjuku, Japan. Where is that in Japan?
Oh yeah, I was born in 1947 in Tokyo and grew up in Shinjuku area. It's about central Tokyo.
And you described it one time as what was it, the Brooklyn of Japan?
Oh yeah, something like that, Brooklyn in New York.
Yeah.
But similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your father was also a martial artist. He did jiu-jitsu, correct?
Yeah.
How long did he practice? Was it a lifetime study for him as well?
Yeah, he started when he was very young, and practiced until the war broke out.
Mm-hmm. So he did jiu-jitsu. Mm-hmm. You chose karate.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, okay. Because I wanted to do something different from my father, and I also thought that I could not beat my father in jiu-jitsu.
He was that good?
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, and his name was?
Takio Ito.
Takio?
Yeah.
At what age did you start your karate training? How old were you when you began?
Yeah, I started with judo when I was elementary school, and I began with karate when I was about 12 years old.
Was judo part of the elementary school program?
Not really, but normally kids that time, we choose judo or kendo.
I see.
Either one.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of part of the school. It was something that a young man would do.
Right. But not now though. That when I was young, that was about 45 years ago,
45 years ago.
Yeah, right.
Let's talk about your karate sensei.
Yeah.
Who was he?
His name is Kudaka Sensei. He was teaching at his dojo close to my home in Shinjuku.
And he was from Japan, or he was from Okinawa?
Oh yeah, he came from Okinawa. He was from Okinawa Island and lived in Tokyo, probably from right after the war.
Mm-hmm. What kind of man was he physically? Was he big? Was he small?
He was a big guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okinawan and big.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Yeah, he's a very big guy, strong guy, and he doesn't say anything about it. And he speak Okinawa heavy dialect, so sometimes I could understand. And
Hogen?
Yeah, Hogen. Yeah, he speak Okinawa language. So I'm Japanese, so sometimes, most of the time, details things I could understand. That time.
What did he do besides teach karate, or was he just a karate sensei?
Yeah, he just a karate sensei.
Post-war Japan, just karate sensei, Okinawa, huh?
Yeah, right.
Did he bring his family with him?
Yeah, he had a family. He had a son and a daughter. Yeah.
What was training like with Kudaka sensei? How big was the dojo?
How can I say about what we call meters, about I would say 15 meter times 10 meters.
How many tatamis would that be?
It's about 40. About 40.
That's not a bad size.
No, it's good size. Yeah, it's not a big. It's not a small. Yeah.
So was training with Kudaka different than karate today? Did he line everybody up and you all, kisuke, rei, shomani?
No. He didn't do anything. That kind of things. When I was going into the dojo, I just say my names, because he has a very bad eye. He's very, he couldn't see anything. I mean, not so much. So I have to say my names. Then I'm coming, I would say, Then that's it. We didn't say any, bar or anything,
Did you wear a dogi?
Yeah, I wear a dogi, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so was his training difficult?
Oh, yeah, very, very, he's very strict, doing the practice. What can I say? I mean, we're starting at about 3:30 in the evening until 9:30 every day, Monday to Friday.
3 hours on the dojo floor?
More than that, sometimes. Sometimes 5 hours. Yeah.
So, did he use, kata basics, or was he jukumite, free sparring?
Yeah. No, he doesn't do that jukumite. It's yakusok kumite, always, because he doesn't like any accident, no injury.
Also.
Yeah.
So all prearranged.
Yeah, prearranged. And the kata is very important for him.
How many kata did he teach?
Well, in Japan that time, if you learn one kata, it takes about 7 years. So, if you spend with him, take 2 kata, 14 years.
That is that is very different than today.
It's very different today. Even Japan, we don't do that anymore. But that time, only 1 kata is 7 years.
You were a competitive swimmer when you were a young man in school. Tell the listeners about your swimming. What did it involve?
I live in the boarding house for the swimming club. From high school age, we get up in the 3:30 morning and was usually in the pool around 4:30 a.m. The pool was at the school, so we swim for about 1 hour before the school started in the morning, and the school ended around 3 p.m. Then we swim after school until about 7 p.m. I swim about 10 miles every day.
And you were actually quite good in your day, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I was a national team in Japan, and I tried to go to Olympic in Mexico, but I couldn't for some reason.
That was 64?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, I don't know exactly the name. I don't remember that. Right. That was end of the 60s. Yeah, that was the Mexico Olympic. Yeah.
When you look at your swimming, was that helpful in your karate discipline?
I think so. Well, I learned patience and hard work. Wake up early in the morning, those things. Yeah.
Tell our listeners what makes good karate?
Well, a lot of things I would say. First of all, confidence. That is very important for me. And good for the health. Okay? And always, just something like a light. Go follow for the light. Just go get the goal. If you practice right things, I can go stronger and stronger every day, I think.
What when you look at a karateka, when you look at somebody who's practicing, and you've traveled the world, you've seen dojo in Europe, Australia, Asia, United States, the Americas. When you look at a karateka, when you go to their dojo, what do you look for? What tells you